life, baby. A day in the life.
What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? We got some very, very sad news. The Red Rocket is done. We're gonna go over here and look at her. She's all done. But on a good note, it was a very cheap car, and everything that's in the car is working as of right now, which is good. So I'll show you guys a little picture of the car here. Ugh. Here you go. There she is. Done. Steering's broken, front bumper's broken, exhaust is broken, intercooler piping smashed. But the good part is the engine is still good, the turbo's still good, most of the hot piping's still good. We just got we need some more intercooler piping, and that's about it. Other than that, she's okay. So not too bad, except for the car itself. But we're gonna Mitch is like, don't scratch the car. I did bust in the windshield. My airbags did deploy right there. Luckily I was not hurt, so everything was fine there. My formula rims, I'm very disappointed about that, Mitchell.
Yeah.
These are actually my rims off of my 98 formula.
You got one
16
good tire?
inch. I got one good tire. If anybody's interested in a Huron tire that's been kind of chaffered a little bit, you're more than welcome to let me know if you'd want to purchase that tire. It will be for sale. Oh shit, look at this. This is crazy. Crazy, guys, crazy. Just look at this thing. Too much power. Too much power, that's what it was. It got out of control, hit a curb, hit a sign, totally destroyed the thing, man. It's out of control. That's what happens when you're making a whole lot of power. You break stuff. But we have some good news at the end of this video. Basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna load her up on the trailer, we're gonna take her back to the shop, put her on the lift, check out the damage underneath, make sure the oil pan's good and all that stuff. I think the oil pan might have cracked. When it wrecked, I did turn the car off 100% to make sure I didn't do any damage to the internals of the engine. So I think we're okay there. Other than that, we're just gonna look underneath, see what's going on. Then I'm gonna have Mitchell man start tearing it apart. And like I said, at the end of this video, we're gonna give you some good news. So everybody say goodbye to the Red Rocket. She is no more. Mitchell, how do you feel about the Red Rocket not being a vehicle anymore?
I think we're gonna turn it into a cum shop.
Ooh, holy smokes. That's gonna be awesome.
Let's think about it.
Let's load her up on the trailer, guys. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that front A-arm over there.
Yeah, that front A-arm's busted.
The other side is too.
The other side's really busted. There's my bumper. If anybody's looking for a good used bumper, we have one. Right there. Oh, look at that poor rim. That rim's fucked, dude.
Is that a good used bumper?
It's a good used bumper.
Yeah, I got you.
Alrighty, we are back at the shop with the good old red rocket here. It was fun getting it in the door. We're gonna put it up in the air. We're gonna see what's wrong with it, and well, obviously what is wrong with it is we know. We're gonna go ahead and get it up in the air and see how much underneath the damage there is. All right, guys, let's see what we got going on here. Now I hit my rear. That's not a big deal though. I'm not too concerned about that. That's a big piece of metal. Everything else looks okay in the rear end. Yeah, everything else does look okay in the rear end area. Alrighty. What do we got up here? We got a messed up drive shaft loop. That must have hit a rock and got toasty. Transmission looks okay.
Pan.
We do have a pan leak. The rest of the engine looks okay though. What do you think, Mitch?
Yeah, I think
so the engine looks like it's very salvageable.
Looks like a new pan.
We definitely cracked the pan, which let some oil out, but when I wrecked, I was definitely very sure to very quickly turn the engine off. So I'm assuming there's still probably a little bit of oil in here, more than likely, that saved the engine. So I'm sure this block is still good to go. The exhaust is a little bent. The intake piping is bent. Rad cooler, our trans cooler is totally destroyed. Radiator is totally destroyed. Fan is totally destroyed. The meth bottle looks okay. So basically it looks like just some very simple things. A new downpipe. I'll use the stock K-member out of my Trans Am, out of this formula, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. I'm going to need a new pipe here. Just one new pipe, it looks like. Just this lower pipe. I'll have to get a new one of those. That shock is totally this. Just so you guys know, I mean, look at the craziness that happened here. Like, this car just totally ate shit. Freaking, like, I'm dead sick. This thing totally ate shit, man. The A-arm is completely bent. I don't know what aftermarket K-member this is, but it is not very good. I mean, this thing did not hold up to anything. It bent everywhere. Rack and pinion's broken. It doesn't matter. I have another rack and pinion. It's not that big of a deal to me. Yeah, well, Mitch, do you want to get a socket and put it on the crank and see if the motor turns over freely for the most part? This car had a lot of rust anyways, guys. It was a piece of junk. And like I said before, I was just, wow, that separated. Holy shit. Oh, I fucking sent it, all right. I sent it, guys. This was a total accident. That's the result. Lesson learned, when you have a high horsepower vehicle, and be careful, man. These things, you know, I don't know what this thing was making, but I was on 14 pounds of boost, 13, 14 pounds of boost, and this thing was no joke. It's spinning tires like crazy.
Ready?
Yep, go ahead, boss. Let's see what we got. It's gonna be under compression too, so.
Ow, it's my finger.
Yeah, don't get your finger in there, boss. We're just making sure the motor turns over freely, which it looks like it is. Flywheel's turning back there pretty fine. What do you think, Mitch? Seems okay.
Yeah. Seems like it's still got a hell of a lot of compression.
Yeah. So for the most part, everything's fine on the car except for some little dumb stuff. Intercooler piping and exhaust pipe, and that's it. So I know you guys are probably thinking, you're like, Andy, wow, you just got this thing built in like a week. What are you gonna do now? Well, I thought about it last night when I got home and stuff, after the car was towed and everything. And I kind of made the decision that, you know, like I've been telling you guys, this car, it's just a play car. It's not anything I care about. It's, if, you know, just like I said before, if I wreck it, no big deal. I wreck it. I don't care. And obviously I wrecked it. I mean, this car got out of control on me, and that's pretty damn scary, to be honest. I'm glad I'm okay. And everything's fine with me. I didn't get hurt or anything. Airbags deployed, did their job. Seatbelt did its job. So, you know, I can't complain too much. I mean, I was safe. I got out of it safe and stuff. So basically what we're going to do here, Mitchell, is we are going to actually take every single piece of this car apart again. Junk the entire body. We're gonna have a buddy that might be interested in this body, actually. So basically, guys, you know, since this one's wrecked, as you can see, I mean, the engine's still in very good shape. The turbo's in good shape. Nothing's broken there. Everything seems to be there. The radiator was pushed in a little bit, but you know, not too terribly bad. yeah, everything looks pretty okay up in this area of the neck of the woods, which is a good thing considering I just put all these new parts in this car. Yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all the pieces off of this car here. You guys are gonna get your wish though. I was thinking about it last night a lot when I got home and everything, and what we're gonna do is within, you know, a few weeks here or whatnot, we're gonna tear everything out of this car, every single piece, the rear end, transmission, the engine, the turbo system, get the new parts that we need for the vehicle. I might keep some little parts off of it, maybe the tail lights, stuff like that. The white Trans Am is going to be built. The Formula, the 98 Firebird Formula with 96,000 miles on it, is going to get everything from this car going into that car. And there is a little bit of a difference with this vehicle that you guys might not know about, and that difference is this car is a factory 6-speed car, and I already have a fully built T56 for this thing. This was an automatic. This is going to be a 6-speed race car, so I'm putting all that turbo stuff in here. So hello turbo lag each gear, if you guys know what I mean. So that should be fun. But yeah, that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put everything from this car into that car, and you guys are going to have your dream come true of seeing the white Formula rise out of its dusty little ashes again. It should be pretty interesting. But there you go, guys. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Instagram, Diablo Formula Racing. Facebook is also Diablo Formula Racing. Deuces, guys.